The eagle, the crow, and the shepherd. Once upon a time, there was a shepherd. Now, a shepherd is someone whose job is to watch the sheep and take care of the sheep. So the shepherd was watching the sheep, and while he was watching the sheep, a big eagle flew down, grabbed one of the sheep, and then flew away with the sheep. It happened so fast that the shepherd couldn't do anything. Before the shepherd could even begin to run, the eagle was gone. So the eagle took the sheep away and then had the sheep for his dinner. Now, while this happened, there was a crow. A crow is a much smaller bird. A crow was watching this from the tree. And the crow thought, I am also hungry. I also want to eat a sheep. So the crow flew down and grabbed a sheep with its claws. Claws are the hands of birds. It grabbed the sheep by the wool. The wool is like the hair of the sheep. And tried to fly away. But, of course, a crow is much smaller than an eagle. So the crow couldn't lift the sheep. The crow couldn't fly away with the sheep. And what's more, the crow's claws became tangled in the wool of the sheep. Tangled means kind of like twisted together, like this. So the crow couldn't lift the sheep, and the crow couldn't get away. Now the shepherd saw this, and the shepherd guessed what was happening. The shepherd thought, I know what this crow is thinking. So the shepherd went over and grabbed the crow and untangled its claws, and then the shepherd clipped its wings. Clipping the wings means to cut the feathers of a bird so that it can't fly. It doesn't hurt the bird. You don't cut the bird's skin or bone or muscle. You just cut the feathers. So he cut the feathers of the crow so that the crow couldn't fly. People cut feathers of birds that they want to keep as pets. So you can keep the bird and it won't fly away. And that night, the shepherd gave the crow as a pet to his children. And the children were very happy. They said, "Oh, thank you, Father." And they said, "Father, what kind of bird is this?" And the shepherd said, This bird is a crow, but he thinks he's an eagle." The moral of the story is, don't let your pride make you think that you are greater than you really are. Don't let your pride make you think you are something you are not. Now, this is an old story, and this is an old moral. Do you agree? In my opinion, actually, I don't agree with this moral, because I think it's good to be ambitious. Ambitious means to try to be the best. Now, not everyone can be the best, but it's good to try. So it's good to want to be something better than you are. Maybe you can do it, maybe you can't do it, but it's good to try. So actually, I don't agree with this moral. It's an old story and an old moral, but I don't agree with it. But what do you think? Let me know your opinion.